Hello everyone, this is Miss Diz coming at you with the new vlog. Before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe to the Miss Diz channel so you don't miss any of my updates coming from Walt Disney World or Disney Cruise Line. Today I'm so excited because we're actually learning more about the Haunted Mansion Parlor aboard the new Disney Cruise Line ship, the Treasure. If you've been watching this channel, you know I've been waiting for more information on the Disney Treasure for so long. The last month I've actually been saying, where is this information coming? I knew the next update coming from Disney Cruise Line would actually be about the Haunted Mansion Parlor, because I know they know a lot of people are excited about this new bar area. This new specialty bar that's going to be on the Treasure is actually something a lot of people are looking forward to. Now, the update basically came from Disney Parks blog, their blog over there on the website, and they gave us all the information on what we can really expect at this Haunted Mansion Parlor. And it's actually going to be a ship parlor, so they're going to be paying homage to, the original concept of the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland Resort in California, but they're going to put a nautical theme to it, which obviously makes sense because this parlor is at sea on a Disney cruise ship. So it only makes sense that the theming will kind of integrate this kind of nautical theming. So we learned that the story is going to be about, I believe, a captain and his fiancé. They don't give so many details about the actual story. It'll probably be ill-fated somehow or something weird will happen, but I do find this all interesting, and they did give us some new images and a lot of information. So let's go read it now and find out everything we need to know about this new bar that will be on the Disney Treasure. Actually, before we go to the Disney Parks blog, I do want to take this image right here and remind everyone of the concept art Disney Cruise Line has already given us about this new bar. So you can see there, it does have a very haunted mansion feel, and you can see the ghost there behind the bar where the alcohol is stored, and I believe they will be kind of moving and stuff. So that's something we've already learned. And there will be a statue here of Rolly Crump, a famous Imagineer, as we all know. So let's go to that Disney Parks blog right now. Here we have it. So it says, inside the Haunted Mansion Parlor, coming to the Disney Treasure. And this person starts out by saying, since opening its foreboding front doors at Disneyland Park in 1969, the Haunted Mansion and the lore surrounding it has captured the mortal hearts of Disney Park goers, inspiring 3 subsequent attractions, multiple film adaptations, merchandise lines, and plans for a soon-to-debut bar on board the Disney Treasure. Plans for the Haunted Mansion Parlor will honor more than 5 decades of fandom and introduce the world to the next chapter of the Haunted Mansion saga. Disney Cruise Line and Disney Imagineers will harness the power of design to convey the nostalgia of the original attraction alongside a new nautical storyline. The venue will resemble a well-appointed ship parlor, which once belonged to a jovial sea captain and his strange but captivating fiancé. With so many rumors swirling about, it's hard to say what happened to the happy couple following their sudden and mysterious disappearances. But our most discerning guests may glean the truth by deciphering clues hidden around the bar. So as I said, it is going to be about a sea captain and his fiancé, which is kind of weird, and they go missing. But I really, really do like some information we just read there, that it's going to be an interactive experience by going around the actual parlor and studying maybe some photos, some artifacts that will be placed there to see exactly what happened to this potentially ill-fated couple. Also says something seems fishy about this aquarium. And here you can see it. It's right there. And it says, when plans for the original Haunted Mansion attraction at Disneyland were well underway, celebrated Disney Imagineer Rolly Crump proposed a creative concept for a Museum of the Weird exhibit. As the final design took shape, many of Rowley's initial ideas were realized throughout the attraction. However, a few of his concepts remained in the vault, living on thanks to dedicated fans and Disney historians. One such concept was a mysterious aquarium filled with ghost fish. More than 50 years later, the sketch Rowley developed was referenced by a new generation of Disney Imagineers to create a modern aquarium with ghost fish for the Haunted Mansion Parlor. Blending nostalgia with a fresh layer of lore, the aquarium will fold into the curious backstory of the parlor's former sea captain, owner. Legends passed down from the captain's devoted crew recount how he was last seen heading to his parlor for a special meal prepared by his betrothed. All that remained after the captain and his bride seemingly vanished was his hat, which is found floating in the aquarium tank. So once again, we see here Rowley Crump, and the genius behind all his galish stuff is really playing a huge part in the construction or the design of this new Haunted Mansion Parlor on Disney Cruise Line. I really am interested to see this aquarium. I wonder if it's going to glow, but it does really sound like an interactive experience. And honestly, it does seem like the most imagined kind of interactive experience that we've got in terms of a bar experience on a Disney Cruise Line yet. So here we go to an eerie art collection. The Haunted Mansion's Parlor's eerie portrait gallery will depict some of the wandering souls that have been taken up residence aboard the Disney Treasure. The collection of works will reminisce of the quintessential paintings inside the Haunted Mansion attraction, mimicking the art styling used by Disney Imagineers in 1969. The portrait gallery will also incorporate present-day technologies to allow the ghostly residents to entertain guests in new ways. So when I hear that these kind of portraits will be moving, it kind of reminds me of the Midship Detective. When you go around the Disney cruise ship, you do see those kind of paintings or portraits down the hallways and so on move when you do stand on that little circular metal piece to help you with the Midship Detective kind of game. So that's kind of what I'm envisioning what these portraits will look like or be similar in terms of interaction. The concept for the Mariner was created by famed Disney animator Mark Davis. The portrait now occupies the halls of the attraction in Walt Disney World Resort and Tokyo Disney Resort. The Mariner's story will be taken to the new desk when he takes his place in the Haunted Mansion Parlor on the Disney Treasure and continues to uphold Mark Davis's impactful legacy. And then we do see another portrait here. And this is a distinguished portrait of the good-humored sea captain. He will also grace the walls of the Haunted Mansion. His lifelong dream of serving on a luxury ocean liner was cut short after his untimely demise, but his merry soul has lingered on in his private parlor. And then we do see two new portraits down here that look quite similar, but just different shading. And it does say the likeness of the captain's enigmatic bride-to-be will take cues from Mark Davis's iconic cat lady concept, which also featured in the original attraction. Inside the Haunted Mansion Parlor, her portrait will flicker to reveal her true form and perhaps her true intentions. And here we do see her here. Now, it does say a cat lady, but honestly, to me, yes, she might be a cat lady kind of look in the face, and she does have some type of tail or sea creature body, I feel. So she might be somewhat of an evil sea creature like Ursula from Disney's Little Mermaid. So then it does say, tales of the doomed couple's first encounter all begin when the captain received a dramatic distress transmission from another vessel. He wasted no time in altering his course to aid in the rescue, but as he neared the source of the call, he found only a mangled wreckage and a lone survivor, a woman floating amongst the debris, with bright green eyes, chestnut hair, and a golden key hanging about her neck. It is no wonder that the captain was immediately taken by her beauty. The pair became inseparable and were soon engaged to wed. So I do believe that is his future bride-to-be in these photos. And finally, we do talk about a ghostly line of drinkware, and we can see them here. And it says the portraits inside the Haunted Mansion parlor will also lend inspiration to a Disney Cruise Line exclusive commemorative mug collection that will debut on board the Disney Treasure. The ceramic mugs will appear to be carved from the worn wooden planks of a ghost ship. These early sketches and models illustrate the first in a series coming to Disney Treasure, once inspired by the Mariner and others by the Captain's Bride. The Haunted Mansion parlor will begin welcoming foolish mortals when the Disney Treasure sets sails on its maiden voyage on December 21st. That's a lot to digest. There was a lot of information there, but it does seem like they are putting a lot of Imagineering into the Haunted Mansion parlor. I'm very excited about this. I'm sure there's going to be huge lines to get into this parlor when the Disney Treasure does first sail, especially in those first few months. I will be sailing in March on a back-to-back cruise, so I'm sure I will get to at least visit this parlor at least once or twice. I am very excited. How about you? I did like the details about the backstory there, and I do like that they're going to have some commemorative mugs. It kind of reminds me of the Polynesian when they do have the Trader Sam bar there, the tiki bar, and they do have mugs there. They're kind of trying to make it a little more interactive, just like that bar at Disney's Polynesian Resort. Let me know your thoughts down below. And as always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with news coming from Disney Cruise Line and Walt Disney World.